Hello, today I'm going to show you how to create a beaded dragonfly like this. You will need 5 seed beads, 8 half-centimeter length bugle beads, 2 oval glass beads about 1 inch in length, 1 spool of 24 gauge craft wire, and 2 round beads for eyes. 1 pair of needle nose pliers, 1 pair of flat nose pliers, and 1 pair of wire cutters. Cut about 10 inches of wire. Match up the ends. Fold in half. Take your seed bead and slide it down to the end so that you have a nice loop. Then you take a bugle bead and slide one over each end so that you have one on either side. Now, repeat this process with the rest of your seed beads and your bugle beads. This forms the tail of your dragonfly. Now, you slide your first body bead over both ends of the wire, just like you did your seed beads. Okay, now for the wings. You take about 30 inches of wire and you try to find the middle. Cross it over and form a knot. Now, take your body and you thread the 2 wires through the center, like so, and you tighten the knot around it. If you're not strong enough to make it grip, go ahead and take your pliers and grab on either side and use them to make it nice and snug. You're not going to get it perfectly tight, but that's okay. It'll be good enough. Now, take your one side and you form a nice loop. Wrap the wire around the 2 body wires once and then again to form a nice loop. Try and tighten it up. Once again, you're not going to get it perfect. But you don't want large gaps like this. Use your wires to tighten it up. Now, you form your second loop for the second wing on this side. Remember, Dragonflies have two sets of wings, and one set is slightly smaller than the other. So you want this wing to be a little bit shorter. Now, you do the same with this side as you did with the other side, and wrap it around a couple times. And periodically you're going to push it all back down so that it's together. Then you're going to wrap this around once to anchor the wings in place. Don't worry, it'll be tightened down more later, and push it in. It's going to look like a bit of a jumbled mess for a while, but that's okay. Now, we're going to do it on the other side as well. Make your initial loop, wrap it around, careful not to catch that first loose wire. I recommend doing one set of wings loops on the upper side of the initial knot and the other sets on the lower side. Make sure not to get it on the other side of the body bead. Now for the last wing. Wrap it around. Now, bring it onto the other side. You're going to unwrap that anchoring knot from this side, your initial loose wire. And you're going to use the other side's loose wire to wrap around there. You're going to do this several times to anchor things in place. Be sure to pull everything back towards the center as much as possible. Since this is the anchoring part, we want this part to be especially tight. Pull everything back towards the center, and then trim off the excess. Now, take that initial loose wire, and you're going to do the same thing on the other side. Pull it back towards the center. And trim. Then you just use your pliers to make sure that that very end is not sticking out. Make sure on the other side the same thing is true. Now, hook your fingers through each wing. You want your longer wings on top. And pull. It helps straighten everything out. Straighten out your body. Compress everything down. And you've got your wings.